Hi again. I'm still here in this beautiful spot. This will be my last video from here, so if you've been watching me the past few days, I know you've had a few videos with me here. Today will be the last one. And yes, I'm still here. I feel weird doing videos and having sunglasses. I feel like I'm missing a point of connection here, but it is bright and I can't deal, and I don't want to be sitting here squinting when there's no need for that. So I love you all. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being willing to, if you've been watching me for the past few days from this space, thank you for dealing with all of the extra noise in the background with the water and whatnot, and for sticking with me and being here with me. I'm really, really happy to be in this spot. Really happy. So today, this video is for Saturday for the Astrological Forecast. We're coming up on a full moon, Capricorn full moon. For me, where I live, that will be occurring July 3rd, which is right around the corner. And even though we're not there in the full moon, I've already been seeing effects of it in my life and in some other people's lives around me. I'm already seeing effects of this full moon in Capricorn coming through. And so I'm going to share really quickly my experience, and then maybe you can see where it might be inviting you, this full moon energy in Capricorn, where it might be inviting you to likewise step into this energy that is being offered to us. You know, I've said these astrological videos are something new that I'm adding to the channel, and I've been saying how, you know, in my past I never really took astrology very seriously. I just thought it was kind of a fun little thing to, like, you know, look up my horoscope and whatever, and I never really took it too seriously until somewhat recently, when I was looking back in time, right? And I was looking back at a time in my life that I had already moved through, and I was aware of what was happening astrologically at that time, and I could not deny the connection between the two. And obviously back then, when I was living and going through it, I had no idea at the time what was happening with astrology. So it wasn't like I was being manipulated or influenced by knowing things. I knew nothing. And so that's when I really started taking astrology a lot more seriously, when I was like looking back, and I could not deny the crazy connection. So again, I love looking at astrology as, it's not like we have no say in the matter, right? And we're just at the mercy of these outside forces that are happening around us. No, that's not how I believe astrology is to be used. I believe everything is to be used for our empowerment, right? So using astrology for our empowerment looks like being aware of the energies that are influencing particular situations in our lives. And with this awareness, we can learn to work with the energies instead of against the energies. Learn to amplify what is available that could really contribute to breakthroughs, or what is available and being emphasized energetically with astrology that I can really tap into to create some shifts that would be a lot easier to create right now, because I'm already having the support of the universe. I'm already having support from outside energies to move in a particular direction, right? So that being said, we have, back to the subject for today, full moon in Capricorn. I'm already seeing this play out in my life. It played out a couple days ago for me. And it's the idea of responsibility, right? That's a loaded word. It's a heavy word, right? Can you feel that? Responsibility. It's like on your shoulders, right there. But is there somewhere in your life you have been, until now, you have been taking responsibility for something that isn't yours to bear? It's not your burden to bear. It's not your responsibility to strap on your shoulders and through life with. Is there something that's not your responsibility to carry around, and it's just it's not working and it's just too heavy, and it's just, you're done with it and you're gonna lay it down. For me, and I think some of you may resonate really deeply with this, because this is a core feminine thing that can really cause us to trip up, right? And again, with anything, there's a positive and a negative to anything, right? Anything can be used for good or for evil, or anything can be taken too far in one direction and then becomes unhealthy and a bad thing too, right? There's many things at play here. So in feminine energy, I've spoken about this, something that women do get shamed about. I did a video about this and I got a lot of amazing comments about women around this subject. One of the core components of feminine energy that is beautiful and should never be shamed about women is our capacity to see the potential in someone else. The potential to see the potential of a relationship with someone, to see the higher self of someone, to see what someone could be if they were willing to grow and to step into that higher self that you see possible for them. This is feminine energy and a beautiful component of feminine energy. However, it can also trip you up, as it has with me. In seeing the possibility and in seeing the higher self of someone and what they could potentially grow into or step into or be as their higher self, have you accepted or taken on, I should say, have you taken on the responsibility to get that person there? Maybe it's not your responsibility to get that person there. And it actually can turn into ego, as and again, I'm saying this with myself. I really feel like, oh my God, I think that was very egoic of me. I'm not the only person in the world to create healing for someone. It's very arrogant of me to think the universe needs me to get someone from point A to point B in their journey, right? And it's very egotistical of me to think I know best, right? The universe doesn't need me. I can see all the potential in the world, but they have to choose it, and it's their responsibility to step into that person. And the universe doesn't need me. The universe can use anyone. The universe can take anything and put it in the path of that other person to make them see the things that I already know, but they're just not able to see yet. Universe doesn't need me. I'm not the only person. Universe can use anyone, anything, and knows better than me what that person actually needs, or what that person has actually, at a soul level, what they have actually signed on to for this lifetime. It's not my responsibility. My responsibility is me. My responsibility is choosing how I respond to that person and whatever they're choosing in their life, giving them the freedom to choose whatever they see fit, and then me checking in with myself, taking responsibility for my healing and responsibility for how I respond to that person, instead of reacting emotionally from a lower self to that person if they do something that I would prefer otherwise. I don't know what's best. So releasing myself from taking on the responsibility for someone else's journey, or for someone else's happiness, or what's another good one I'm hearing releasing responsibility for someone else's happiness, right? Releasing, and that's people pleasing, releasing the responsibility of someone else's healing journey. I don't know, what else can you think of? Drop in the comments below if there's something that's coming to mind for you right now that you're already seeing. What is the responsibility that's not yours to carry and you're just done with it? It's not worth the energetic investment. It's not working. So you're not going with the flow. If it's not working, then there's the element of it that's then the underlying current of that is saying, I'm trying to do this thing, I'm trying to make this thing happen, and it's not working. That's not surrendered. That's not open. That's more controlling energy. So what are you going to release with this full moon? What are you done with? What is the thing that has been weighing you down and has been on your shoulders that's just not yours anymore? You know, and that's what full moons are about. But I think the word responsibility is really the key here. It's not your responsibility to make someone else feel a particular way or show up a particular way or choose a particular path or whatever. What are you releasing with this full moon? Have you noticed this kind of undercurrent happening for you as well? Just because we can see potential and just because we can read and feel energy as empaths, just because you can walk into a room as an empath, walk into a room, read the room, and know exactly where everyone's at, doesn't mean you have to do anything about it, or doesn't mean you have to alter yourself to compensate for what you're seeing. No. Your responsibility is you and your fulfillment, your path, and how you're choosing to respond or not respond, if you're choosing to invest or not invest in whatever is happening out there. It's you and your energy, not the energy or whatever's going on for the other person. I hope this video helped. Again, thank you so much for those of you who've been with me through these last few videos while I've been outside. I love it. I may do some more videos like this in random places, let you guys in on my world and how I work. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here and you did find value in this, please do subscribe and drop me a comment. Let me know you're here to really show your support for my message and the fact that it held value for you. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day. I'll say hi with my eyes one more time. Hello and goodbye. See you guys later.